The Song of Songs is the only book in the Bible that I think could actually trigger a married couple after reading it to, get it on. The Song of Songs is a book in the Old Testament of the Bible immediately following Ecclesiastes and Proverbs, and it is also, much like Ecclesiastes and Proverbs, a book written by Solomon. This book is really, really short, and what it basically amounts to is a book of poetry detailing the love between Solomon and one of his wives. And I think the Song of Songs is it's a really nice, very beautiful book of the Bible. I didn't find it particularly impactful. Like, there was nothing in it that was going to like change me or the way I look at the world, but it is a book that kind of shows what love should be like. And for that reason, it's very good, and it's a very beautifully written book, very lyrically pleasing. If you're married or if you're in a romantic relationship and you're thinking about love and what love means to you or what love ought to mean to you, The Song of Songs is a good book for that kind of context. For me, right now, I'm single, it just makes me think about love and how wonderful love could be for me. But alas, it's not really that applicable to me at the moment because, as I said, I'm single. I have no romantic relationship of any kind. And so, it just didn't, it wasn't like Ecclesiastes and Proverbs where I was like, oh man, this is speaking directly to me. There is one thing I would like to read in the book, and it's verse 7 of chapter 2 of the Song of Songs, which reads, "Daughters of Jerusalem, I charge you by the gazelles and by the does of the field, do not arouse or awaken love until it so desires." This is coming from the Beloved, which is, because what's interesting is that the Song of Songs is really, Solomon is characterized as the lover, his peasant wife is characterized as beloved, and it's kind of like a dialogue between the two of them. And what I just read there, verse 7, was coming from the Beloved. Basically, she was saying, hey, don't be reckless with love or relationships. Don't just jump into things without thinking. And I'd like to read what my Life Application Bible actually has to say about this, because I think it is also, I think it brings, I think it illuminates the depth of this verse. Feelings of love can create intimacy that overpowers reason. Young people are too often in a hurry to develop an intimate relationship based on their strong feelings. But feelings aren't enough to support a lasting relationship. This verse encourages us not to force romance lest the feelings of love grow faster than the commitment needed to make love last. Patiently wait for feelings of love and commitment to develop together. I agree wholeheartedly with that. I agree that that is largely what the Beloved is saying here. Do not arouse or awaken love until it so desires. Don't rush things. Don't be reckless. Don't be a fool. And I will say that this verse is echoed, and actually it's actually repeated at other points in the Song of Songs. And so, it's definitely something to think about. And it's good advice for young people who are interested in romance and romantic relationships. Don't be a fool. Don't jump ahead of the gun. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, those are my thoughts on the Song of Songs. Now I want to know what you thought of the Song of Songs if you have read it. Leave any thoughts or comments you may have in the comment section below. And as always, if you like this video, please like it and subscribe. Tell your friends about the channel. And never forget to